Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Raja Irfandi with student number 35246 from Parsa class 3B. I will tell you a little about the global economic crisis. Okay. Global economic crisis in 2000, a great economic crisis led to a recession of economic years around the world. What began as a credit crisis turned out to be the biggest banking crisis since the Great Depression. Although the implications of the crisis are most severe in USA. Banks and insurance companies all over the world have collapsed and governments have come to the rescue by lending the money. The American government want to save the global financial system with $700 billion. Causes of the crisis. There are many reasons for the current crisis. Government, especially the American government, did not control the banking sector enough, and let banks give loans to people without asking for securities. Background: the post-war period on the 1945 until 1975. After World War II, economics around the world grew very quickly. Europe and Japan were being rebuilt. Dramatic energy crisis and the rise in oil prices led to a worldwide recession in the mid and late on the 1970s. Globalization. At the beginning of the 1980s, company and firm in the industrialized nation began looking for a new ways of making more money. They started transferring their companies to Asia, where they hired cheaper works and had access to less expensive raw materials. Because of low labor costs, the coal produce more cheaply and make more profit. The economics bubble. In the last 15 years, more and more investors and companies went to make larger profits. The bought real estate stocks at high price and sold them at even higher prices in the hope of making quick money. Success economics bubble burst in Asia between 1997 and 1998. It led to stock market price fell and nobody bought stock of real estate anymore. For gain, investor pulled of their money out of Asian. Baiklah, kesimpulan dari cerita ekonominya ini adalah di mana krisis ekonomi global mempunyai efek domino ke seluruh dunia, baik itu di negara maju maupun negara berkembang termasuk di Indonesia. Efek krisis biasanya paling dialami oleh negara berkembang dikarenakan ketergantungannya kepada negara lain sangat tinggi. Misalnya Amerika Serikat mengalami krisis ekonomi atau krisis keuangan, maka daya beli masyarakatnya turun. Turunnya daya beli menyebabkan impor barang dari negara pengekspor utamanya Asia Timur menurun. Asia Timur mengimpor bahan baku dari Indonesia Otomatis Indonesia juga terganggu karena permintaan bahan baku dari Asia yang menurun. Jadi ekonomi Indonesia menjadi kacau. Produksi menurun dan nilai perusahaan pun menjadi anjlok. Jadi tidak ekonomis lagi. Harga saham pun semua perusahaan menjadi turun. Investor akan menarik dananya dan enggan untuk melakukan investasi, otomatis pertumbuhan secara ekonomi dapat terancam. Jadi, krisis ekonomi itu mempunyai efek yang sangat besar bagi negara-negara maju dan berkembang. Seperti di Indonesia ini juga banyak terjadi krisis moneter, krisis ekonomi. Baiklah, sekian dari saya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.